Hi, welcome to TMT. In this little intro video, we'll just quickly introduce your facilitators. We'll discuss the topics and the format of the pre-sessions. We'll talk a little bit about journaling and double entry journaling, which are two different things. And then we'll end with the journal prompts that you'll be using throughout this course.
My name is Angie Godfrey. I'm the director of the Regional Math Center. I have been here for the past 9 years, almost 9 years. I was a classroom teacher for 12 years, all elementary, mostly sixth grade, but I did do some in first as well as fifth grade. I'm really passionate about diving into how kids think. I think it's so important, and I love pushing them to be creative in their mathematical thinking. Something a little personal is, as a hobby, I do cross stitch. I just finished a 40,000 stitch Star Wars poster, the original Star Wars poster. So that's me.
Hi everyone, my name is Veronica Blackham and I work as a regional math specialist for regions 5 and 6. Some of my experience includes teaching and leading professional development on mathematics education. Before getting this job, I feel like I was a professional student. I went to school for a lot of years. I have my master's and I actually just finished up my doctorate degree as well. But I also spent a few years teaching high school mathematics at West Jefferson High School. I would say that one of my professional interests really is focused on supporting secondary math teachers as they grow and incorporate changes into their systems. I feel like in the state of Idaho, we are making some big headway in kind of how secondary math is taught, and I am very glad to be a part of that work. So outside of that, outside of my professional world, I am married and I have 2 young children. As a family, we really enjoy engaging in like various outdoor activities, from camping, hiking, hunting, fishing, all the things. We really like to just embrace the beauty that Idaho has to offer. And one kind of really unique thing about us is we do dog sled racing. So we currently have, I think we have like 11 dogs. But my son, he's 8 right now, almost 9. He races, and then so does my husband. So we have a few Alaskan Malamutes and then a bunch of Alaskan Huskies.
Hi everyone, I'm Marcy Reddish and I am a math specialist for regions 5 and 6. Before this position, I taught in the classroom for 31 years. I taught everything from preschool to integrated math 1, and I loved being a teacher, but I know it's hard. So that is one of the reasons I really enjoy this current position, because I can support teachers, because you're doing the hard work, and I want to do everything I can to support you in that. As far as my personal life, I'm married, I have 6 kids, and then I gained 4 through marriage. I also have 6 adorable grandkids. I could go on, but I'll spare you. I love reading. In fact, before being a math specialist, years and years ago, I was a literacy specialist. And so reading is another passion of mine. I love running. I love being outdoors, spending time with my family. We love to play board games and just kind of laugh together. I guess something unique about me is one of my favorite things is to watch Korean dramas. Uh, my daughter's got me hooked on them, and I really, really like them. Don't knock it till you try it.
These pre-sessions are designed so that all participants start with the same information that gives us this common, strong background before we meet in person. There are 4 pre-session topics that all follow the same format. We've estimated each one to take less than an hour and a half to complete. For each pre-session, you'll choose a provided resource to watch, read, or listen to, and you'll respond to it with a double entry journal protocol. We're going to give you some details on this later in this video. Then you'll watch an instructional video that we've provided. And third, you'll complete a journal reflection by responding to a couple of prompts. Please complete all 4 pre-sessions before the start of the first day of class.
As you can tell, journals are an important part. I just want to share with you, this is a journal. This is the journal we'll give you when you come to class. So what we need you to do right now is just take notes on your own, and then we'll probably just glue them in there. I've done that in a journal of my own. Oh, I can't see very well, but this is one of my journals. And the very first day we're face-to-face, we're going to have a journal walk where you share your entries. They'll just be open, and that way we can share with each other our thoughts and feelings on the things that we learn in these pre-sessions. So enjoy your time.
As Marcy described, journals are going to be a really important part of our TMT class. So during the pre-session modules, you're going to have 2 different kinds of journals that are going to be expected that you do. So the first is a double entry journal. And the double entry journal is to be completed after you've done your read, watch, listen activity. So a full description of this double entry journal protocol can be found on the website. There'll be a link to it with all the details. And in that protocol, you can see examples and some more resources. But also included in the protocol is a template that we recommend for the double entry journal. So for the double entry journal, you can see this template here on the slide of what we recommend. And we really recommend that you pick 3 quotes from a text or from the video or from the podcast that you listen to, and record those in the left-hand column. And then on the right-hand column, you're going to record your thoughts. And these thoughts can be anything from why that particular quote or moment stood out to you and how it really resonated with you, or why that quote didn't really sit well with you and maybe something you disagree with what the author was saying. Or it could even be a question or a wondering that you have about the quote. So we encourage you to keep each of your journal entries to about a half a sheet size, as you will be gluing them into your new journals once we are together in person. However, you're welcome to choose any format that seems to work best for you. Earlier, Angie described the format for each of these intro modules. But just as a reminder, you will need to be doing 4 things for each intro module. So first, you'll do your choice read. Second, you'll do your double entry journal, which is what I just described a second ago. And then third, you will do your video instructions. And then fourth will be a journal reflection. So it's important to note that for each module, each introduction module, you will have 2 journal entries. The first one's done after your choice reading, and then the second one that I'm talking about right now is done after you watch the instructional video. So for these journal reflections, you'll just select 2 prompts to respond to, and you are welcome to type or to handwrite your responses, but remember that you will need to bring them to class with you on the first day. And then also you will be gluing these journal reflection responses as well into that physical journal that we're going to give you when we're in person together. So you may want to also keep these to about a half sheet size, but if you go further than that or want to write more or just had it printed larger than a half sheet size, don't worry about it. We'll be able to figure out ways to fold it and fit it right into the journal. Thank you for watching these introduction instructions. We really hope that you enjoy these 4 intro modules, and we look forward to seeing you on our in-person day.